Well, good morning. I don't know if you can hear the rooster crowing.
They are like tombstones, aren't they? What do you think, babe?
It's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to give it a whirl.
So it is actually steps, it's not the rocky steps.
Same but different, like when we went to Bungle Bum. Let's go.
Well, good morning. I don't know if you can hear the rooster crowing. Morning. We're getting up early today, earlier than usual, and we're going to Litchfield National Park. Probably going to regret eating them donuts yesterday.
Yeah, you won't. You love them.
We'll see how we go. Anyway.
They say it should take about, you should allow a week. We're going to do the main bits in a day. We've got a day to kill, so
yeah,
better to see something than nothing at all.
Correct. And you might not be able to see our camp too well because it's super early, but that's where we're set up.
The only ones here are on 20 acres.
Yeah.
We're on 20 acres. With the only ones here, there's a set of toilets and rainwater, power.
And 35 a night?
35
a night. Yeah, so 4 nights we've got here. So we're just going to try and do some of that today and regret with the donuts. Cheers, guys. Rightio, here we go.
Litchfield National Park.
Ew. So it did actually say you don't need a park pass to come in here. Also, it has something like 20,000 people a year that come visit it.
A bit more than that.
Was it maybe 200,000? Maybe I need to recheck. Well, okay, 274,000 people a year. Wow. Well, that doesn't seem too. Termite Mounds, 18Ks, Florence Falls to Central Valley, Tolma Falls, Wangi Falls, Cascades. Ah, and we go.
Magnetic termites. This one here is even textured. So we're just coming from the little hut that shows her, and then there's a nice little boardwalk that comes along here. So easy if you've got a pram or on a wheelchair or something, it'd be easy to get out and have a look.
Almost like tombstones.
They are like tombstones, aren't they?
Almost look like they're flat.
Well, they are flat. They're all pointing north.
Almost like a graveyard of it, isn't it?
Yeah. So they point north and they're flat so that, better if you look at us, they catch the morning sun, which warms it up, and as it gets hotter, in the peak of the day, there's hardly any surface area in the sun, and then as the sun starts to go down, it warms up the other side. So there's a heap of them here. Just so it's easy to see, we're parked there, and then to there, and then they've got this other one over here,
So
right in the car park.
all walking distance with people with injuries, like me,
Like Nick.
who's unfit, too many donuts and had my knees replaced, so nice and easy.
Cathedral termites is estimated to be over 50 years old. Don't touch the mound.
So hence why it's got like a little
all-
boardwalk around it,
It's all fenced off.
so you can appreciate it without touching it.
It's hard to get it all in.
Yeah, got to step right back. Not sure how to pronounce it. Bully,
Bully rock hole.
Florence Falls, and some campground.
So I reckon it's Bully.
There's the whole park, and we're here. So we're gonna go. Not sure how far we're gonna get, but looks pretty. Let's go. Too cold to swim.
Yeah, we won't be swimming. So there's the board, information board's just up there. Wander down through here, down this path. Well, we've probably only walked about 50 metres. And there it is. Starts here, so calm, and then flows down into all that waterfall we just seen. What do you think, babe?
It's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
So pretty.
The water's not that cold, but it's freezing outside. It's only about 15 degrees.
Jumper's still on.
Too cold for us. So we'll leave this one here and we'll move on to the next one. So we've just come up the road, or maybe 2 k's. Florence Falls lookout, 120 metres, and you can go down to the plunge pool, but there is 135 steps. You can actually walk back up that way
There's a shady creek.
to where we come from.
And there's a Shady Creek walk as well.
Yeah, but we're on a time frame, so we're just going to go and have a look at the falls. I might go down the steps. I don't think Nick will. But so the path, pretty easy. Come down there, your viewing platform here. It's a bit hard, the sun's not directly over to give us a good thing, but so we just come down this path here. Probably only 30 metres. And then it starts here, so we're going to give it a whirl.
So it is actually steps, it's not the rocky steps.
Yeah, so
Should be fairly easy going down.
It's coming back up, so
Work those donuts off, work those donuts off.
yep, Nick's giving it a go. So, but there's plenty of flat spots, so you can have a rest.
Well, it is very high.
We are a long way up, but it'll be worth it. Alright, looks like the end of the steps. As you can see, it's pretty steep. Real easy going down. I'll be puffing like no tomorrow. As you can see, it's a fair old way up. Nick's still coming, but she's still doing it, which is good. We're on this like a cobblestone path now. Back crossing over the river. Those steps there are to come down into the plunge pool. So there's a 4-wheel drive campground and a 2-wheel drive campground. You can take this track down to the 4-wheel drive one, or you can go back up through here and up the steps. But it's not that far. Alrighto, Nick's made it. Well, almost. He's just got to go up to there.
Okay.
Pooped.
Fat and curvy, dodgy knees, bursitis. Still did it.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Like, I mean, I'm not fit, but reasonably fit. It was real easy for me, not so easy for Nick, but at least she done it. Good on her. Righto, we're at the end.
Yeah, nah, it's totally worth it. I think it'd be nice if it was warm and you could actually have a dip at the bottom. A little bit chilly.
Couple of people in there.
Not so much now.
You need the you need the water up here when you walk back up. All right, we'll leave that one there. Move on to the next one.
Jeez, it's windy.
It's like being back in Karratha. It's a pretty good road in, a little bit of corrugation, but pretty good. We're here at the Lost City. There was 4 cars past us on the way out. There's one more here. A bit of a goes right through.
There are 4 different types of sedimentary rock in the area. Take a few moments to examine the rocks and see how many you can spot. The sandstone. Most of the rock in this area is sandstone. It's made of sand-sized particles and has a texture like coarse sandpaper. Siltstone. The fine particles that make up siltstone were deposited in deeper water. The rock has a smoother and silkier feel. The ripplestone. Look for sandstone with a rippled surface. This rock forms when sediments are laid down in a shallow turbulent water. The sediments are washed into a pattern that mirrors the waves on the water surface. If the pattern is preserved as the sediments is hardened, the result is the ripplestone. And this one was actually, I noticed this when we were at the last falls.
So
the conglomerate. This rock looks like a pile of stones held together by sandy cement. Notice how most of the stones are rounded and smooth. The sharp edges were worn away as the stones were tumbled along the rivers before being deposited in calm water. This one I noticed actually when we were at the last couple of falls.
And this one here was on that footpath that we walked out to Bully Hole or whatever it was.
Bully?
That one.
Yeah.
This is sort of same but different. Like when we went to Bungles, they had rocks and chasms like this, but the Echidna chasm went for hundreds and hundreds of meters. You can see right out the other side. The rocks have fallen on top. Oh. Wildflowers, you know, the gum nuts and stuff. So.
And I didn't break that off, it was on the ground already. I'll be almost short enough to walk through there.
There's the front door to Nick's house. Just goes on forever.
Go back.
Pulled up on the side of the road. It's obviously been a fire through here. There's just this burnt stick with some flowers on it. It's sort of like, I feel a bit like tissue paper. I don't feel like they look.
Rightio, BLYTH Homestead, 7Ks. Don't know how to pronounce the other one.
So Janeera Falls and Surprise Creek Falls and Daly River Road. We'll probably just go in and have a look at the homestead and see. Like we said, we're on a time frame. It's already 9:25 to 12, and we're about halfway through. So, but old mate just said that
There's a water crossing.
About 500 metres down, and they were a little bit. They didn't go through it, so.
And it was only up to your hubs.
Well, that's what he says. We'll have a look.
Well, we've just done Cape York. I'm sure we'll manage.
8.6. That's what he would at least put in four-wheel drive.
Now, no wetting the headlights. We've just fixed that situation.
Yes. Sand. Pie. Let's go. Yeah, it's a rocky bottom.
So far.
Just coming in towards the homestead. Another water crossing. I don't know how deep it is. Pretty rocky bottom. Out as deep as the last one. We're just making some lunch. We brought a little bit of ham and cheese and tomato and onion, a couple of wraps. Bit of Indy's chicken loaf. Do you want that on your sandwich?
Sure.
Yeah, I might even have a beer. But we're at the
homestead.
We're at the homestead. We'll go over there. We'll just have something to eat, then we'll film that.
So this homestead belonged to Dick and Max Sargent, brothers. These gates just here that they were trying to fix. Basically one afternoon he was here on his own, Dick that was, and it swung back and it's cut his ankle severely and he was bleeding, so he used a tourniquet from his belt, and the Aboriginal stockman carried him to the homestead and then rode for help. Max returned riding through the night here, and he had a canvas and some saplings to make between two horses to carry him. They got across to some water at the Big Finnis, I think you pronounce it. They had to swim across it with crocodiles and all, and Dick's father met them there and then got him onto a train into Darwin, and unfortunately he died there.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day, so he's in the Pioneer Cemetery there. So how sad. So we'll take you on and have a look at the homestead.
Right, BLYTH Homestead, established 1928. Oh look, the veranda's the right height for Nick. Yeah, she took her hair out. Oh, it is a bit of a squeeze through here.
Not for me.
Tools for tough work. I won't read it all, but people can freeze it. Pause it. Old bush pantry.
All established on this bed.
were grown here in the creek, canvas mangoes, and they were dried for year-round supply. Drums like these were used to store annual crops. The settler spud.
Watch your head.
Oh, Nick can film, so you can see how
Low it is. Maybe they were short.
Yeah, maybe they're all
Jockeys.
jockeys or dwarfs or something.
Small people.
There it is. Short.
Low.
Alright. Wangi Falls. No, you haven't done the walk yet. A couple of waterfalls. A little small one there and then this bigger one. We're just sitting here contemplating, are we going to do the whole lot? We bought... Oh, Jesus!
So clearly Dave's having a beer instead of an ice cream.